Number 88 of the New York Jets. What a disgrace that was Sunday, but we'll get to that in a second. Ty Montgomery. But, Ty, before we get to the disaster on Sunday, which I've seen a million times in my life over the last 50-something years, let's talk about the messaging for My Cause, My Cleats weekend coming up. Tell us all about that, Ty.
Yeah, so I'll be wearing 2 pairs of cleats. Two things I'll be supporting. During the pregame, I'll be wearing the Jockey Bing Family Cleats, gift of adoption. They support creating forever families. And I'll also be wearing my own foundation cleats called My 10%, which supports forgotten youth, foster children. We've also supported homeless children as well as victims of sex trafficking.
Mm. And you had mentioned this to me when we had you in about your mother, how she raised, obviously with you, but also 17 foster brothers when you were, your time at home with her. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what started everything. Just watching my mom take in those kids, raise those boys, and just create a family. Just for all of my brothers and giving me all those siblings. That's really what jump-started everything. And, something I decided to do, actually this past summer, I really got into gratitude. I talk about the gratitude journal and things like that. And that saying, attitude determines your latitude, it kind of hit me differently once I started getting into gratitude. And so I started saying gratitude determines your latitude, and I created some T-shirts that I'll be selling on my website, IamTyMontgomery.com, and all the proceeds from that T-shirt will be going towards My 10% and helping some foster care youth initiatives in the New York City, New Jersey area.
Tremendous. Ty, that's great stuff, man. Really is. And you're a hell of a guy, man. You're a class guy. There's no question about that. So hopefully, again, go to IamTyMontgomery.com for more information and to make your donations. All right, let's get into this disgrace on Sunday. I knew this was coming. I have been, my deal. I have been watching this team for over 50 years. I had every confidence they beat the Raiders and lose to the Bengals, and that's exactly what happened. And I knew this game was over. I'm going to tell you when I knew this game was over, all right? It wasn't even the opening drive. When Le'Veon drops a pass, and then Robbie should have caught a touchdown pass, even though Sam underthrew him, or Berrios dropped his pass on third down. No. And you had to settle for a field goal. Here's when I knew the game was over. Next series, you guys are up 3-0, and here you're in the game. Ty's in the game. How about this? And the great head coach, Mr. Offense, gives you the ball on first down. You run for 8 yards. 8 yards. Oh, great. Oh, my God. Terrific first down play, 2nd and 2. Ty just ran for 8 yards. And how about this? There was no penalty. Of course, there was on the kickoff that you returned, but what's new? All right? Anyway, So you run for 8 yards on first down, 2nd and 2. And I'm screaming, run the you-know-what football. Give it to Ty again. Give it to Le'Veon. Give it to Bilal. 2nd and 2. Get the damn first down and run. Not Mr. Brilliance. No, we can't do that. We got to try to throw a pass here. So what happens? He throws you a pass that goes nowhere. You get stopped at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and 2. Okay, now there's no way he's going to run on 3rd and 2, even though you still should run. But you can't do that. We can't do that. Of course not. So Sam goes back to pass. He gets sacked. I knew right then. I told my wife, I said, the game is over. Not only are they going to lose this game, they're not even going to score a touchdown in this game. And that was like 10 minutes into the game. And what happened? Of course, I have seen this game so many, I don't want to say the word times. And it's absurd. And I'm sitting there just watching this game, and the clock's going by, and I know they got no chance. Yeah, bad penalty after bad penalty. Great game by Kelvin Beachum. Everybody's praising him. Oh, Kelvin Beachum. Oh, he's great. Sure, Anthony Munoz kills him with 2 killer penalties. A killer penalty by Compton that wipes out that play by Le'Veon on 3rd and 14. A guy runs for 23 yards. No, holding penalty. Of course. My God. Well, say something, Ty. Say something to me, please.
I was just gonna let you get it out.
I'm getting it out. I'm so disgusted. Did you see this coming? Did you feel this team in practice all week was ready to play this game?
I did feel like this team was ready to play. But, I think one thing that we need to work on as a team is when the crap hits the fan during the game, I think we got to find a way to continue to stay in that and bounce back. I think when we start well, we play well, we finish well, but I think we need to have those games where even when it's not going our way during the game, we still find a way to focus and finish, as we used to say in college. Find a way to focus and finish, and I think that's what we need to do. We just can't let a team like the Bengals hang around. I mean, I don't think their record shows how good of a team they are. I think 6 of their games were one-possession games, 7 points or less. I mean, they lost to the Ravens by, I think, 3 points or 6 points or something like that, and we see how well the Ravens are playing right now. So, I mean, this is a decent team with a decent defense, and we just let them hang around too much, and we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot and got down on ourselves, I guess.
I mean, it's to me that's all on the coach. To me it's all about coaching, and here's what made me crazy with this coach too. Here's this team. They're giving up 170 yards rushing on the ground as an average. They're the worst run defense in football. Run the damn ball. You got 3 guys. You got 3 capable guys that can run the football. Yourself, obviously, Le'Veon and Bilal. Give these guys the ball and let's go. I mean, he is so damn pass happy, this guy. I mean, really. I mean, he's so consumed that he's so smart and he knows so much. He's, Mr. Offense, I know better than everybody. And you get this kind of disgraceful performance. This is the Jets style. It's only your first year here. Who knows? Hopefully you're here next year. Who knows? But the bottom line is, I have seen this game over and over and over again. Do you realize that this team is the only team in the history of the NFL that has lost to 2 winless teams after Week 7 or later in the history of the league? Do you realize that?
Just breaking records all over the
Unbelievable.
place.
And if the Bengals go on not to win another game, which wouldn't surprise me, it'll be at least, because off the top of my head, I remember at least 3 other seasons when the Jets lost to a team that was the only game that team won all year. At least 3 other times. If this happens, it would be the 4th. Maybe it's even more than that. But this is just me off the top of my head in my vast memory of all the pain I've had over being a fan of this woebegone franchise for 54 years. I mean,
I think we're on our way, though.
You do?
I really think, I think we're on our way. I think we're making some strides. Like there's going to be some bumps in the road. There's going to be some things that we still need to learn. We still need to figure out. Again, we still have a young quarterback in Sam who's learning and progressing every single day, and he's getting better every week. New staff, like we talked about, new front office, everything is new. A lot of new veteran players, and we're still trying to get this thing together. And if it doesn't happen this year, then maybe next year. If it doesn't happen next year, then maybe the year after that. But I think this thing is headed in the right direction. And there was a stat that was presented to the team. I think that this is maybe the 3rd team since the merger or something like that that started out 1-7 but ended up winning 3 straight in a row. So I think that's a positive. That's something we can hang our hats on right now and just try to build off of that. We can't let this ugly loss to the Bengals just define our whole season and get us down for the rest of the season. We still got some games left to play, and we're going to try to win those games and give the fans something to be happy about, something to look forward to for next year.
Well, look, I'll know that corner has been turned when I don't see games like I saw Sunday anymore. When I don't see my team go in and play a winless football team, okay, after they just won 3 games in a row, put 34 points on the board, 3 straight games, and go out there and have the absolute no-show performance that we saw Sunday. Because that's what it was. I mean, to me, this is a complete mail-in. And on the other side of the ball, I mean, there was no are you kidding me? Andy Dalton could have wrote War and Peace with the time he had to throw the damn football. And now, wait a minute, and now Jamal's hurt. Oh, that's great. Now he's walking, he got a walking boot, so he's not going to play this week. The quarterback's limping around at the end of the game. Where's the kind? And I look at the schedule now the rest of the way. All of a sudden, ending the year on a 5-game losing streak is not out of the question. I got to tell you, Ty, that's where I'm thinking right now. How could I not? I mean, I could see Miami. They're playing pretty good right now. They already beat you once. I could see Fitzpatrick coming in and sticking it to you guys. And forget the Raven game. You might as well not even show up so nobody gets hurt. just give them the win. And then you got a Pittsburgh team coming in, probably playing for a playoff spot. And then you go to Buffalo. And Buffalo, who knows? They could be playing for the division title that week. Probably not, but it's possible. So I'm like, are you serious? This is where I'm
Yeah.
at. I'm delirious. But, Ty, I'm so tired of it. I'm just saying, and I'm not getting on you because you really have done nothing wrong. I mean, you haven't had a killer play to cost the team a game or anything like that. Every time you make a play, some idiot's making a penalty so that it wipes your play out. I mean, that's been like, I think out of maybe 20 plays you've been involved in this year, probably 15 of them, that's happened. So, I mean, it's so frustrating when you root for this team and you think they've turned the corner, and then they come right back and give you that same old Jets moment that we've seen over and over and over again, no matter who the players have been, no matter who the coach is, no matter where you play your home games, who owns the team, it doesn't matter. And that's what it just doesn't, it never changes. And it makes me nuts. I'm sorry, I'm venting to you, Ty.
No, I get it. You know what? I'm here to listen. I validate you. I understand where you're coming from. You know, what you're saying. You know, if I was in your shoes, that makes a lot of sense. You know, but unfortunately, I'm on the other side of it, and I think that what keeps me going, the reason why my hope won't disappear for this team is I have this excitement and this I guess this, if angst is the right word, I'm anxious to see and be a part of something great, something special for when this thing turns around and, you know, everyone's counting us out, or the Jets will always be bad. It's been like this for 50-something years.
Yep.
This is what we're used to. When that thing turns around, it's going to be a special feeling, and it's going to feel special and feel great to be a part of that. And then you and I, we can go celebrate. I'll get you another V8 or something because I know you can't drink. But it's just going to be an awesome feeling, and that's what I keep looking forward to. That's what I see happening.
Well, you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to put that. You're going to have to put that V8 on my gravestone, because I guarantee you that I am not going to be alive to see this happen, Ty. I mean, I really. I mean, how else can I think at this point? Now, one thing that has not happened. You guys are together. I mean, that's what I see. I mean, I'm not in the locker room. I don't know, but everything that I read and hear is that you guys are together. Gaze has not lost anybody in that locker room. You guys have been very tight all year. Is that's fair to say, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Right? So everybody still is all on the same page with all of that. There's no issues with any of that. So how do you view now coming out of this game? I mean, like I said, I mentioned the 4 games you got left. I mean, none of them are going to be easy games. Let's start with Miami this week. I mean, to me, if I'm playing for the Jets, I'm saying, hey, man, this team they hadn't won a game. They beat us, man. They embarrassed us in Miami. We owe them. And that's the attitude I would think I would be taking if I played for the Jets. What about that, Ty?
Yeah, I think that's a good attitude to have. I mean, of course we owe them. You know, they beat us, and you know now they're coming into New York, and we got to protect our house, and we got to do our job, and we got to beat the Dolphins. I mean, you pretty much have made it clear to me and have taught me the importance of this Jets-Dolphins rivalry, and it's important that we beat these guys and take care of business this week. And that's just what we have to focus on. We have to learn from our mistakes. We have to focus on that. And, you know, there has to be some value in winning 3 games in a row and not letting that momentum just completely be ended by, you know, 1 game.
Yeah.
Just can't let that happen.
You know, I think the last time that the Jets beat Miami, I think was actually 22 years ago, 2017, like week 3 or 4, and I don't think you beat them since. So I think that would be what? Twice last year, once. So I think that's 4 straight losses to the Dolphins. So, you know, it's time to stick it to them, man. You know? I'm tired of having Ryan Fitzpatrick come back and beat me. He did it in Tampa. He did it in Miami. He's done it in other places. I mean, you know, it's time to you know, stick one to Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I want to get that done too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least we're seeing more of you in these games now. But I'm telling you, man, when you had that 8-yard run and on 2nd and 2, he threw the ball and you got no gain, I knew it right then. I said they are done in this game. Oh my God, this coach, he's killing me. And he's back next year. He's going to be back another. I'm reading an article today. I got to tell you, my buddy Mark Cannizzaro. I know you don't read the paper, but I'm reading the article today in the Post by Mark Cannizzaro, who does a great job. You know, he's a columnist, good guy, all of that. Mm-hmm. And he says, look, you either got to use Le'Veon Bell or you got to trade Le'Veon Bell. And I look at it this way. I said we should keep Le'Veon Bell and dump the coach. That's really what we should do. I want Le'Veon. I like Le'Veon. I mean, you know, he hasn't been used right all year. The coach is the guy that's got to go. He's the genius, and he's such a genius. They're 4-8, and you've lost to two teams that didn't win a game. Give me a break. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I think you need the woosah, Joe.
What do I need now?
Have you ever seen Bad Boys 2? Martin Lawrence.
I don't. I think the last movie I saw was The Godfather. Maybe. I did see all three of them, though. I will say that. Anyway,
I've actually never seen any of The Godfather.
Really?
I probably need to get on that. Yeah.
Yeah, you should. You should check them out. But anyway, so what's this movie you're telling me about?
Bad Boys 2. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Okay, and what do I need now?
It's called a woosah. Woosah. You grab your ears and you just woosah.
Hold on a minute. I grab my ears, okay? I can't do it. I got the headset on. But I grab my ears and I just yell out, woosah?
Woosah. Yeah, that's it. Just woosah.
So on Sunday, when you're playing the Dolphins and you're sitting there after getting 9 yards on first down and Gaze decides to throw the ball on second and third down and you guys don't get the first down, I should just grab my ears and go, woosah!
Woosah. Just get all that.
Is that a W? Is that a W or is that an ooh? Is that a woo or an ooh? What is that?
It's a woo. It's a W.
It's a woo. Okay.
Yeah, woosah.
Oh my God, woosah! Maybe we should get like. I know you got T-shirts made up for the thing with the cleats, right? Am I right?
Yeah. Yep. Gratitude determines your latitude.
And I can get that if I go again to imtymontgomery.com. I can get that.
That's correct. imtymontgomery.com.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to get one of these because you're a hell of a guy, and this is a great. This is a great thing that you're doing here. Great charity. But maybe you should have the woosah shirt. Maybe that's what I need.
Honestly,
I got it.
Could use one of those.
I got it. It's perfect. Here it is. I got the woosah, and under it a picture of Gaze, and I just sit there. And I just sit there going, woosah, when I think about, the brilliant offensive mind that Adam Gaze is. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Ty.
You know what I think would be hilarious?
What's that? What? Tell me what that is.
I'm hoping this day comes. Adam takes us to the Super Bowl, and I would love for you and Adam to just have a dinner and just have that be recorded.
I'll tell you right now. Adam Gaze takes my team, and I'm still on this earth to the Super Bowl. The dinner is on me. I can tell you right now. And as much as I think the guy's going to be gone after next year. I would never hire him. I mean, we could start with that, but that's another day. I would build a statue to this guy if he won my team a Super Bowl. I would start chiseling it immediately upon that win. I have to tell you right now.
You're gonna put it in your front lawn?
No, it would be in my basement somewhere. By the time that happens, I'll probably be in Florida, so it'll be somewhere in Florida. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
That's the game plan, Ty. Well, do me a favor. I'll let you go. This is a great charity again. You want to just tell the people again what you're doing here with the cleats?
Yeah, so I'll be wearing Jockey Bean Family Gift of Adoption cleats during pregame, supporting that and everything that they do with adoption and creating forever families, as well as the My 10% cleats, which is my own foundation, which supports forgotten youth, gives them hope for a future that they desire and faith that what they desire is not only possible, but it will come to fruition. And we do that just through love. Something we say at My 10% all the time is live love, and live love. We were able to actually this past summer help some families and be there to support some forever families that were created by some foster siblings, and we were able to make a donation as well as buy some books for some much needed youth, and all the proceeds from the Gratitude Determines Your Latitude shirts will help support some foster care youth initiatives here in the New York City, New Jersey area as well, and really, really love what God is able to do through me. So thank you for that.
Ty, tremendous, man. I'm going to get myself one of these shirts, and you really should, and you really should make these shirts. I think I might get these woosah shirts made up with Gaze's picture on it. But before I let you go, I'm going to leave you with this. First of all, please beat Miami, son. Please. I can't take another loss to them, to these stinky fish. I can't take it anymore. Please beat the Dolphins, okay? And I'm going to leave you with this. Okay, ready, bro? I'm holding my ears. Mm-hmm. Woosah!
Woosah.
There you go, man. Before the game Sunday, I'm gonna give the woosah. All right.
All right.
In fact, maybe instead of doing the JETS chant, maybe Fireman Ed should go to the Woosah chant. Ed, if you're listening, maybe go to the Woosah. Maybe that works. You know what I mean?
That would make my year.
Oh.
If that actually happened, that would make my year.
You know what would make my year? You guys win the last 4 games of the season, but I know it's not going to happen. Ty, I love you. I do. You're a hell of a guy. My best to your mother too. She's a hell of a woman, just by what she's done here. So tell her that as well. All right.
Thank you. I will. All
right, man. Be well. Beat the Dolphins, Ty. All the love.
Go Jets.
All right, man. Ty Montgomery of the Jets.